The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Ah! Oh my God!
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the suit.
What song?
Yeah, that song. Maybe I think about it.
Oh no.
It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the floor.
You really about to do it?
Do it! Do it!
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
I'm literally about to pass out.
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Hey, I'm tripping.
Expect anything different?
All right, y'all, so the day that we've been waiting for.
It's all coming down to this.
Hey, man.
Kendrick Lamar has come out on top.
Kendrick Lamar has just performed his halftime show performance.
And I can't wait to see what he does.
That nigga said, certified lover boy, certified. Ah!
Kendrick Lamar killed the Super Bowl halftime show.
This was the first time in Super Bowl history that a hip-hop artist was the headliner for the halftime show.
His Super Bowl performance is officially the most watched Super Bowl performance in history.
Kendrick Lamar halftime show must be discussed.
It was bold. I think Black is bold. It was like the audacity.
Stop telling me what I missed with this performance! Nigga, this ain't a puzzle! This ain't no mystery room!
I am so happy right now, as a music fan, as a Kendrick Lamar fan, as a hip-hop fan.
I like this performance for a lot of reasons, bro.
I see people also criticizing it, but I was excited watching it.
And what I loved about this performance, it was a rap performance.
This was a rap show. That's what I loved about it, actually.
I deadass enjoyed the entire thing.
I enjoyed the performance.
Oh my God, that was impactful as shit.
This Super Bowl performance was very underwhelming.
I think K-Dot did an incredible job.
In my opinion, Kendrick didn't disappoint.
I also liked how dynamic and versatile the entire performance was.
This ain't the Drake player hater ball. This is the Super Bowl.
I don't even think that performance was about Drake. Drake is just a proxy.
Kendrick Lamar was giving commentary about America, about the American system, about Black life within the American system.
That's the thing about Kendrick. It's always like hidden messages.
A lot of people, it went over their head and not in the way you think.
If I missed it, it was trash. It's a performance.
Calm yourself, boy. You are acting hysterical.
This is not like mumble rap. I'm just gonna go out here and ad lib and throw words out there.
Social media is now they're having a civil war about if the performance was mid, if it was trash.
I feel like the reception has been split.
Y'all on Twitter right now saying this is the worst performance of all time until you watch it again.
A lot of people are arguing there wasn't enough theatrics, there weren't enough guest features.
It's rare to have a halftime performance with like very few guests.
It fell flat to me. I don't think it was his greatest performance.
This shit looked like it should have aired on Tubi. Let's keep it a bean.
Yo, hold up. Time out. Time out.
The performance starts with Samuel L. Jackson coming out as Uncle Sam.
It's the great American game!
Samuel L. Jackson was a big part of this performance, too.
Samuel L. Jackson, not cousin, is crazy right now.
Samuel L. Jackson in the building. He kicked off the show, introduced Kendrick Lamar.
Playing Uncle Sam and dropping in some almost narrative commentary here and there throughout the performance.
Reference back to Uncle Sam, which has been a huge theme for Kendrick's music, going all the way back to Wesley's Theory.
Having Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam out there telling him he should play it safe and Kendrick purposely not doing that, right? That was dope to me.
That was symbolic. He called himself Uncle Sam, which is kind of like alluding to Uncle Tom, but also Django's character.
Uncle Sam representing those who tell the Black community how to behave. The dancers forming a disconnected American flag. Here's a picture of that.
You see a part where he's standing there. It's like on the backs of Black people, like what this country was built on.
How you're going to play the game, the quote game. That's what the whole thing was about.
Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Saying if you're gonna be Black in America, you better, keep it in line, have a little decorum.
It is America, and the capitalistic machine says you must play the game.
Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam, that was fire.
So I thought that was really cool to have Samuel L. Jackson not only open it up, but almost serve kind of as like the MC.
The fact that you have songs from that battle that are making it onto the biggest stage in the world is an achievement in itself.
It was so high energy. I thought all of the background dancers and players did a great job.
It looked like Squid Game to me. And then when I was confused about it, the outfits that they wore,
Everybody in white, right?
said Squid Game to me.
A lot of people have found some like Squid Game imagery in the costumes and in his dancers.
I don't know where Kendrick got these niggas from. looked like he either pulled up to Popeyes.
This was nothing short of a protest, but more importantly, it was a rally call.
I'd have got these niggas on Fiverr, TaskRabbit. I don't know where these things came from.
All these people saying, who is this? I don't even know. You don't need to know. It wasn't for you. It was a dog whistle for anybody that's ready to activate.
That's what I'm talking about. Ew.
This is one of the lower tier set lists that we've probably had in Super Bowl history.
Oh my God. I actually didn't see the set list when it leaked. It looks like academics leaked it.
They leaked the whole set list prior to that a lot of people thought was fake.
According to the Kendrickalites, they claim that I could never get the drop on Kendrick. That's the only reason why I leaked it.
I didn't love his set. I wish he would have did other songs because he had bigger songs and songs that I think would have been connecting.
I just didn't think the Super Bowl was the time to make it the GNX show.
I've never known Kendrick Lamar to get up in front of people and just do what they expect.
I think Kendrick touched down on the most important moments that he had to.
It was one of the craziest sets I've seen in a long time.
We had, you know, those massive hits from the Damn era.
I don't ever want to hear Man in the Garden at the Super Bowl.
That was only like a little snippet.
I don't want to hear it.
This set list, as in comparison to the other stars that have had halftime show, is probably near the bottom.
Anybody that thought Kendrick was going to get out there and just play the hits, that hasn't been the route that he chose.
We're so used to seeing hip hop, especially on these kind of stages, have to be diluted.
Because the story was greater than the set list.
Kendrick wanted to make something for the fans, do something here musically speaking for hip hop without having to worry about how wide it's going to appeal.
I thought there was some songs that could have went even if he performed them at the other Super Bowl.
He wanted to tell a different kind of story. And he didn't care that it was a Super Bowl.
I went to the Mr. Morale and Big Steppers tour. That performance was way better than this.
I wasn't looking for his best performance ever. It's not his tour. It's a 13-minute set that you got to compile into some entertainment.
When you're talking about the biggest stage in entertainment, you need hit records.
This shit look worse than a Source Awards performance. This is BT hip hop type shit.
Time out! Time out! Y'all take a chill.
The whole point of the performance to me was to not play it safe. The whole point of the performance was to not be commercial on what is probably the most commercial stage in America.
At the end of the day, Kendrick is a rapper, and that's what he did. He came to the halftime show, and he rapped.
I can't now come and tell the storyteller how to tell that story.
I didn't think Euphoria was going to get played, but I was like kind of, oh shit, you know what I mean, when it happened.
The big question was, is he going to perform Not Like Us?
I'm going to tell you why I'm giving this an A grade. Because the brother played Not Like Us.
But after the Grammys last week, we knew that it was going to be played.
Drake and his team been trying to do everything in their power to stop Kendrick from performing this at the Super Bowl.
Right before the performance, Drake's lawyer sent another statement to the New York Times.
But Not Like Us was the showstopper. Absolutely incredible to see this record performed at the Super Bowl.
There was one part when he says, "Say Drake, I see you like, I hear you like I'm young." And he looks right into the camera.
I absolutely love the deadpan to the camera. Say Drake.
Say Drake, heard you like a young line, and he's kind of staring into the camera.
Say Drake. Looks directly into the camera and gives you that devious smile.
He's looking absolutely freaking devious.
Everybody in the background, I hear you like I'm young.
It was so clever for him to tease it the way that he did.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the Super.
He even had the balls to say, I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
This nigga said, I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue. Oh my God.
When I tell you the energy was absolutely insane, you could hear A minor all the way down the block.
It sounded like the entire damn crowd said it with him.
He performing this in front of millions and millions of people.
Notice he didn't say the P word, so I thought that was really very intentional. Like, you know what, let me let the crowd say it and see if Drake wants to actually sue everyone in the Super Bowl audience.
The bar that I was in had people of all different races, and it was honestly predominantly white, and everybody was screaming these songs.
Kendrick, boy, he petty. That joker brought out Serena.
Serena Williams, the Compton native, and Drake's one-time rumored girlfriend can be seen crip walking on stage.
Serena Williams, and you know, she was definitely sea walking all over Drake's grave, or like what's left of the dirt on his grave.
The fact that this nigga had Serena crip walking.
And let's not forget Wimbledon. I mean, part of the thing was when she won at Wimbledon, she crip walked and she got blasted for that. So, like with everything with Kendrick, there's a double entendre.
Serena Williams sea walking at the end. No, I did not see that shit coming.
First of all, that ain't even a crip walk that she did. Let's get to that. OT Genesis don't approve of that.
I hate you. You always ruin everything.
Kendrick Lamar got both exes on the stage.
Man, Serena was out that thing hitting it up, Not Like Us.
Nobody knew that Serena Williams' husband even had a voice
until homeboy started shooting over there for no reason.
It's about to be the 1-year anniversary of Like That in a couple of weeks.
Since the verse on Like That has dropped, every single fucking move that this guy has done has been absolutely flawless. I think it's one of the craziest victory laps I've ever seen.
We know why I was there. It's clearly because of the boy. How y'all not? Y'all not? I got.
What is wrong with you? I mean, what is your malfunction?
He's only getting these moments because of Drake, and it's only happening because of Drake. Listen, none of that conversation matters.
For that nigga to get out there with that extra hip hop shit and not care what nobody thought about nothing.
Even with that being said, Drake is still the bigger artist. Drake still does more money. Drake just did 1 billion streams.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What else can you do? At some point, is it running the score up? At some point, is it overkill?
This is the first time you've ever seen someone actually get these kind of licks on someone this big. Someone of that magnitude.
Right. Drake is a superstar. Drake is legit. No doubt about that. But he will forever be synonymous with Kendrick Lamar for all the wrong reasons.
Game over!
Intruder destroyed.